Good morning, everyone. No saints today, but it is quite an important message that we receive. It's Matthew's Gospel, chapter 7, that we're looking at. Remember that we did the Sermon on the Mount in chapter 5. We've had a few readings from chapter 6, and today we're looking at chapter 7. And Jesus says, always treat others as you would like them to treat you. And that's kind of really sends out a message, I think, not just in terms of the way we react to other people, good people, but also sends out a message in terms of the poor. Now, I understand that one of the difficulties we have with political and economic downturn in the country is there are a lot of people who are begging. And some of them are genuine, and some of them are, I've got to say, habitual beggars. They just seem to beg and beg and beg. I have a great difficulty. There's a youngish lady who was always begging at the intersection that I have to drive through. And I once made the mistake of giving her some money. And after that, she seemed to think that I'm an easy hit. And so I've said to her, you mustn't keep chasing after me, because that's the one way that you're going to keep me going. And she was apologetic about that, because I think we've got to make sure that we help everyone as much as we can. In thinking that, I was just looking at the saying that says, there but for the grace of God go I. And I sort of pray that I never get into the situation where I've got a sign hanging around my neck, sort of like, out of work deacon. And we need to appreciate that a lot of those people are in that situation through no fault of their own, through no decision of their own. It's just the circumstances into which they find themselves, and particularly little children. And so, we give great respect to those organizations who do spend time going out of their way to help the poor. And I think to ensure that our funds that we are able to help with go in the right direction, I think it's worthy to consider finding a group that we wish to support, like the SVDP, where we know that whatever funds we contribute, that they are going to go to a good cause and to an organization. We are reminded that Jesus says the poor will always be with you. But we need to just investigate that a little further, because that saying was based on the fact that under Roman occupation, the Romans always occupied the higher places physically, where it was very comfortable. And the poor people, the other people, those who were mostly Jews and lived down at the bottom areas, they were the people who were always with you. It wasn't necessarily that they were members of a community, but they were the community. And that was the group into which Jesus made the proclamation, the poor will always be with you. So let's give it some thought and try to make a space for others. You have a wonderful day. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.